Good morning, Lifestylers. Paul Kramer coming to you from the Leader Chat Room live at Lifestyle's home office in sunny and beautiful Toronto, Canada. Welcome in, everybody. We've got a fabulous guest lined up for today's episode of the Leader Chat Room. But just before we get to that, I want to thank our previous guest, the Shark, GMD Bezer Patting. Bezer, thanks for coming on and sharing your story with us. We had a lot of people that were very impressed with that story and found it super inspiring. So I want to thank GMD Bezer for being with us last week. Now this week we've got another fabulous guest lined up for you. I think you're really going to enjoy this one. So let me introduce her to you right now. She joined Lifestyles in August of 2014. She was promoted to IMD, International Marketing Director, in September of 2019. And she was promoted to Global Marketing Director February 2020, so another pandemic GMD. She's the winner of the 2015 Rookie of the Year Award, our 2019 Rising Star nominee, and our 2021 Business Beyond Borders nominee. Let's welcome into the Leader Chat Room from Metro Manila, Global Marketing Director Clarissa Arroyo. Good morning, GMD.
Good morning, Sir Paul. How are you
Well,
today?
I'm fabulous. It's nice to see you again because the audience should know that you are in right now in America, but on the weekend, this previous weekend, you were here with us in Toronto on Saturday.
Yes, that's right. I'm so excited joining you there, having that mega hope.
Yeah, it was really, really awesome, and your story was great. Thank you for doing the closing at that meeting. It was really, really inspiring, so appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
Hope you're enjoying your trip in through North America. And you've got a great story, and I want to help you tell your story to the audience today. And I want to start out just when you were young, your family situation. You were the second of 7 kids, and your father was an engineer. Your mom was a pharmacist. So
Yes.
you had a comfortable life, but all of that sort of changed when your mom wanted the family to move from Manila to Bicol. Tell us about why you guys moved.
Well, my dad lost his job, so we have to move to Bicol, and my mom is already sick.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of relatives in Bicol. So my dad is confident that will be taken care of. So unfortunately, my mom died
Hmm.
when she was only 45 years old.
Wow.
Yes. I was only 11 years old then. The youngest is only 3 years old, and it really hurts knowing that I know how my mom that suffered about her illness. That's why I
Hmm.
can feel the pain, the sufferings. That's why I'm so scared to have cancer too.
Yeah.
He died of this uterine cancer.
Wow. Yeah. That's tough. That's a tough one for sure, right?
That's
And
true.
yeah. Now you graduated valedictorian from elementary school and from high school, and then went on to get a Bachelor of Science and become a registered nurse in the U.S., right? Now,
That's right.
we've got a great picture here of you graduating, and was it your dad that influenced you to take science? Did he encourage you to take science courses?
Yes, because he's a mechanical engineer and he can see people working in a laboratory. So he wants me to do BS chemistry.
Right.
So I graduated the BS chemistry. Yes, in college.
Right.
But I did nursing here in US.
Yeah, and those science courses are not they're not easy, right? They're tough. They're tough.
That's true.
They're tough courses. So if you graduated, obviously you did very well. So you've got the brains for science, which is great, right? That's exciting to know.
Uh,
And you worked for 18 years as a food analyst. And here's something I found interesting was that you joined in your early sort of work career. You joined, it says here, and I know this to be true, over 30 MLM companies early on, right? So tell us a little bit about why none of those really worked for you.
well, actually, I keep on joining this MLM stuff, this direct selling, because I really want to earn more.
Mm-hmm.
Because being an employee is not enough.
Yes.
Okay. But it seems I can't find the best product. Sometimes the product is good, but the compensation plan is not good.
Right. Right.
Sometimes the system is not good. So it doesn't balance.
Yeah. Yeah.
And something that the product I'm confident to share.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm working for it, so I need a good compensation plan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I said to myself, how come nobody introduced lifestyles to me during those years I've been doing MLM? When I joined Lifestyles, I just learned what the company's been there for 26 years because that was 2014. And I've been doing those stuff for 20 plus years too.
Yeah.
I said I should have met Lifestyles before.
Well, timing is very important, and it plays a big role in your story. And some things you can't make happen; they just have to happen naturally, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So during this time, you got married when you were in the U.S. now, and you lived in California initially,
Mm-hmm.
and then you ended up in your sister's house in Virginia, right? So
Right.
tell us a little bit about this part of your life. What were you doing? What was happening in your life?
Well, that time I said, well, California is not good for me. I don't like the place. So I told my sister told me, why don't you come over here in Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
So we moved in Virginia and I started working. I worked as a front desk in a hotel, got promoted to night auditor and then sales coordinator. I was really enjoying, but the earning is not that good.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to study nursing because I heard, wow, nursing earns a lot. So I started studying until I graduated and I'm earning. But the thing is, I'm so stressed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I have these health challenges already going on.
Yeah, yeah. I know that you had a lot of health challenges, and health plays a big role in your lifestyle story, and it plays a huge role in your life in general, right? Your mother died when you were very young of cancer, and
That's true.
and tell us what happened with your dad, because I know that he also had some major health challenges, and just tell everybody a little bit about what happened with him.
But actually, my dad suffered also this prostate cancer. Okay. He had this cryosurgery done here in US.
Mm,
When he went home to the Philippines, it started going up again, the PSA.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Goes up again. It should be less than four or less, but it goes up to five something. And that time, the Lifestyle was introduced to him because of his osteoarthritis. He has this frozen shoulder going on.
Right.
But when he took the product in just a week, he was able to lift his arms. And few months taking the product, he just noticed that the PSA goes down, and then it end up to 0 point something. That's why I said, well, I guess your product is good, but I'm not convinced.
But he managed to convince you because you had some health issues coming up, right?
True, that's
And
true.
and tell us what happened, because I know it was your stepmom and your dad introduced you to Intra, and
That's true.
they sort of convinced you, and your dad really wanted you to take the product. So tell us how you were introduced to Intra and finally decided to take the product.
Yeah, my stepmother actually attended this presentation. Then when she went home, she remembered me and told my dad, why don't we talk to Clarissa and talk to her about this amazing product and the business? So when I met my dad, I went home February 2014. He started telling me, come on, let's join. This is really good. Dad, you've been my downline for so many network marketing that we had. We have tried a lot of these products, this Usana, Nu Skin, etc., but it doesn't work.
Mm.
Told him, can you please stop talking to me about those stuff? But he was so persistent. He kept on talking to me every month. He kept on calling me. He's telling me, this is really good. You should try this one. God is so good. You know why, Sir Paul? I have this trigger finger
Mm.
going on. And I just told him that according to the doctor from the US, from National Orthopedic in the Philippines and Manila doctors, I have to undergo surgery
Mm-hmm.
because already did this therapy, this is steroid stuff. They injected me and nothing happened. So the last course is surgery.
Yes.
And my dad told me, no, 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 no. Don't do the surgery. I have to meet you. You have to take the product. And I said, okay. I thought he was only making a joke. But early in the morning, we were talking, I guess, more Thursday. The next day, he was already downstairs in my condo. He was knocking at the security guards telling me, "Oh, your father is here." And I said, "No, he's in Bicol."
Right.
"But your father is here." "No, that's not my dad." "I know your dad." So how does he look like? He's wearing his cap, so let him remove. It's all white hair. Oh, that's my dad. Ask his name and said Crispin. So he was able to give me this 1 jigger of intra in just 3 days. I can't believe it. Those joint pains, those trigger fingers are gone.
Mm.
I can readily open it. Imagine
Wow. Wow.
surgery versus taking intra.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's amazing. That's amazing, and it really did help you with your trigger finger, and obviously it helps open the joints up, and that was a really positive thing you experienced. We've got a picture of your dad here, and I know this is important because
Oh,
because you were not you were more pessimistic when you first were introduced to intra. Your mindset was more negative, right?
yes,
and
that's
and intra and your dad and intra's effect on your dad really helped turn that around, and you call him your superhero. Why do you call him that?
well, he's a superhero. You know why? Imagine we were seven in the family. I also have a half brother, and we all finished our studies. Just him. And then when he went home in the Philippines, I can't help it not to follow him. I always want to be with him just to make sure he's okay. Then I'm glad that we're taking this in and it's really a blessing. Whenever I remember him, just imagine when I became a global marketing director, he was telling me, before you're telling me that the product and the company is not good, and look at you now. That's why I told him, Daddy, it's really a blessing that I have you as my dad. You always lead me to the right path. You always give me a blessing. I'm so pessimistic because I never earned from this other network marketing. I've never seen a good result from the supplements. But taking our product, it's really amazing. Imagine, even my asthma and allergic rhinitis have been suffering for the past decades. They're all gone.
Hmm.
No more nebulizers, steroid, and antihistamine. And I said, my gosh, thank you, Lord. I found the company I've been looking for, the supplement I've been looking for. Really, I'm an avid fan of antioxidants because I really don't want to be sick,
Right.
especially cancer runs in the family.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like,
I love. And Sir Paul, this is an opportunity to say to my dad, I love you so much, Daddy.
well,
Thank you so much for introducing the products and the company to me. Thank you for your persistence. It's really persistent to introduce these products to me.
right, right. And it's timing, isn't it? Because you had to be ready, to hear the message, right? And your dad was pretty convinced that it was working for him and that the product was going to be right for you. He even
Yeah.
he even predicted you would become a GMD, didn't he?
Yes, he really believes that from the very start. He was telling NMD Tita, go and meet my daughter because she will be a global marketing director.
Yeah.
And I really believe that from the very start. He keeps on telling me, you will be a GMD. And every year he keeps on asking me, when will you be a GMD? Whenever he asks me that, there's pain in me because I said, yes, I will be a GMD. Dad, just wait, okay, I'll be one.
Yeah. Well, you climbed the ladder of success. You started working the business and you worked it seriously. We've got pictures here of all your promotions. So,
Oh,
I can
look at
I
me.
can I can imagine your dad and looking at each one of these promotions and going, I knew she could do it. I knew she could do it. What do you think when you look at this, and how did you feel when you reached the top of the ladder? When you hit that GMD, that global marketing director during a pandemic, what did that make you feel like?
Well, actually, in my heart and in my mind, I know I'll be a GMD, but I said, how can I become one? I've been staying longer as NMD. But now, looking at these pictures, I was telling myself, I know I will be one, and for sure, I'll be a global marketing director. And look at my transformation since I joined Lifestyles,
Hmm.
how I look now, right?
Well, that's why I want to keep these pictures up there for a second, because if you look at that, your fit, just how you changed in your whole attitude.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing to see, and these pictures really show you a good timeline of your progression to GMD. But you must have been very proud that day that you hit GMD.
Oh, of course, yes, because my son is also bothering me. He was even telling me, Mommy, if you don't become a global marketing director on the fifth year, you have to go back here in US. He was telling me that, and I was telling him, hold on, okay? It's not yet done. 5 years, I'm already an international marketing director, and for sure, I'm gonna finish it soon. He said, oh, you've been an NMD for how many years? And then end up again at IMD. Maybe you're gonna wait again for so many years to
Hmm.
become a GMD, and that's the one that pushed me a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Have to be a GMD before sixth year.
Well, it takes time, right? And everybody does it at their
Yeah,
own, at their own speed. And that's the beauty of the lifestyles opportunity. You can take whatever time you need, right? And
true,
and
true.
yeah, you just keep working and working, and you're a great example of that. We've got some great pictures here of your GMD lifestyle. You look at all of these things, your investments, your assets, your cars, all of the things that you were able to do, your travel. Right now, I'm talking to you. You're in the United States. You were in Canada last weekend. You're going all
Yes,
over.
yes,
Tell everybody, and this is all on the lifestyles opportunity, right? This is all
yes.
because of your global marketing director income. So tell everybody a little bit about how you feel now, being able to do all of this because of the lifestyles opportunity.
Actually, before when I was a nurse, I would really say that yes, I have money, but I don't have time, freedom to get anywhere I want. But when I did lifestyles, climbing up the ladder of success, I would really say when I started lifestyles, I started enjoying my life.
Mm.
I can go anywhere I want, I can buy what I want, and really enjoying my time freedom. I can wake up anytime without this alarm clock ringing. I don't have boss to talk to, and climbing up the ladder of success as you go. I'm so blessed. It's because I have this personality growth, I have this spiritual growth. I'm having so many memories with new friends. Imagine going there in Canada, Sir Paul. Delia and Remy and Eileen, I don't even know them. They are total strangers.
Right.
But when we meet with each other, we only see ourselves in Zoom.
Yes.
But when I saw them in person, my God, we had this power hug. We've been kissing each other. We forget there's a COVID thing because our emotion is there. There's a high spirit that I can feel the love within us.
Yes.
That's one thing I love here in lifestyles, the culture itself.
Mm-hmm.
That we can, you can give more love to other people that you don't even know than you meet only in Zoom. That it's really amazing. And this pandemic really gives me a breakthrough, tapping different countries,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
different distributors from different places worldwide.
Yeah,
So,
it's amazing because we're lifestyles is one big family, and I didn't realize that you'd never met Dahlia and some of these other people in
no, that's
person,
the
right?
first
So
time.
when I
No.
saw you guys, I thought, oh, they know each other or something, but it's all part of being part of lifestyles, and I know that family's important to you, and we've got a fabulous picture here. Tell us about this
Oh,
gathering where you it was your dad's birthday. I think it was his 90th birthday, right? And you
yes.
wanted to bring all of your siblings back to the Philippines to be with your dad. Tell us how you did this and how much this meant to you to be able to just take that beautiful picture.
Yes, because having reunion is really a plan. It's really a dream of my dad. Because since we graduated, we've never been together. My dad is fond of pictures because when he was younger, I was even asking him, Dad, can I see the picture of grandma,
Mm.
grandpa? And he's telling me, so we were so poor that I couldn't have any picture of them. That's why I notice him every time there's additional sibling in the house. He keeps on having this picture and this family of us. This is the the dream of my dad. He was even telling me, can you tell your siblings to come over to the Philippines and have reunion
Mm.
and have this big picture, family picture before I die? And I was really crying. I said to my siblings, you better go home now because dad is asking for this. And my siblings was even telling me, can we do it next year, 2020? Just imagine if I didn't push them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's lockdown,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we didn't have this family picture at all. And hopefully I was here and telling them, let's make another big picture, family picture next year. And hopefully 2023, my dad will be very happy. Actually, my dad is celebrating his 93rd
Wow.
birthday this October.
Wow.
I'm so happy and thankful and grateful to our Father God because he is so healthy. He's a cancer survivor. He's not taking any synthetic meds and he only takes our four phenomenal
Hmm.
products.
Wow, that's
I,
amazing. At 93, guys, he's still kicking.
yes,
I want to meet him when I come to the Philippines in November. I'm going to
sure.
be coming in November. I'd like to say hi to him because at 93, that's absolutely fabulous. He
Yes,
looks amazing in that picture at 90. That's tremendous, right? So
yes, sir.
there is some good genes there, and obviously you've got the good genes from him, so that's great. But let's talk about you a little bit more and your personality growth, right? We've got a great picture here I want to show everybody about the way you are now and your confidence level and just your personality is amazing. You're very positive. You're very outgoing. Um, and so tell us a little bit about how you changed from being basically having a negative mindset before you were introduced to lifestyles, and how the lifestyles opportunity and culture and everything has sort of shaped the way you think now.
Actually, it all started when I attended the recognition leadership training, and I can hear a lot of stories coming from tricycle drivers, jeepney drivers, and this manicurista. I said, what? These people are amazing. If these people are really rich now, they're millionaires, the company must be very good. And we have a lot of these workshops and trainings having this positive mindset that I am attending. That's why being pessimistic to optimistic, being scared of facing a lot of people, I can readily do it now because doing it in front of people, sharing your love to them, really makes me confident doing this. Especially, I have more organization and I want them to be proud of me
Hmm.
too, having a global marketing director as their upline.
Right, right. So your leadership that you sort of perceive, like you have this great leadership ability. You've got a great downline. How important is it in your mind to have a mentor, somebody that can look up to you, and how important do you think that is for your downline to be able to have access to you as a mentor?
But actually, I want to take also this opportunity to thank my direct mentor, GMD Rochelle Angel Cayabyab, together with GMD Teen and GMD Peng Mendoza.
Hmm.
Because of them, I'm trying to duplicate them. Yeah, I'm trying to follow what they're doing, whatever they're telling us. I also put it down to my downline. That's why I said I'm confident to be one of their mentors because I'm following the right system.
Right,
Yes, the right system that I'm imitating from my uplines.
right, right.
So being a leader now as a mentor to my downlines, I'm so proud that these downlines that I have now are empowered leaders. Even if I'm here in the Philippines, they can send me the pictures in our GC, whatever they're doing. And thankful for this digital marketing that we're doing. I can talk to them through Messenger, through Zoom.
Yep.
I can communicate every now and then.
Well, it's amazing because here you are, you're in America, you're still talking to your downlines in your
True.
organization. And
Uh-huh.
you talk about those three people you mentioned, those three GMDs that are your mentors, and those are fabulous people. And that's the one thing about lifestyles that, everybody out there should know is that we have amazing mentors in this company, and we have an amazing training and leadership program in the
True.
Philippines, right? So, how important was that to you, and how important is it for your new distributors to know that the training program is in place and it's going to help them, right?
Well, actually, it's really a significant thing knowing that we have this right system that we can follow, the proven system, and it's easier for us to share it to the new distributors because we have this Mind Day Mindset
Yeah,
workshop. We have this new distributor success orientation that we usually attend face to face, and they can also watch it FB Live.
Mhm, mhm.
Even if new distributors from different places worldwide, they can watch it.
Right, right.
So I'm so grateful with that system, Sir Paul.
Yeah, we've got so much going on. We have all of these events that we show live on Facebook. We've got events happening right across the country in the Philippines live. You know,
Yeah.
our super mega hopes and our hopes and everything happening. It's amazing. What would you say to somebody, or what advice would you give somebody who's thinking of joining Lifestyles today, but they're not sure? And I ask everybody this question because there's always some really great advice to be had. So what would you tell a new person who's thinking of joining Lifestyles? What's your message to them?
Well, actually, um, I would really say that for me, it's an answered prayer. And it can also happen to you. You know why? Lifestyles is truly a community of people changing lives. Knowing that we have the best supplement in the world. You can go, you Google, you can go YouTube, you can talk to other distributors about the effectivity, the result that we have. It's really amazing. And with regards to compensation plan, my goodness, this is the most generous compensation plan I ever had in my 30 plus network marketing that I joined. And we have this proven system that really creates a lot of
Right.
millionaires. We also have the workshops and trainings, and we have mentors that really teaches us how to climb the ladder of success. So what are you waiting for? Come and join us, because Lifestyles is truly a blessing to all of us. Talking about myself, I would really say that I'm enjoying time and financial freedom, a balanced life, healthy and wealthy.
Well, that's great advice. Absolutely fabulous. Clarissa, thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're on vacation, you're traveling, you're also working, of course, in the US,
Yeah.
probably building more downlines there every day.
Yes, sir. I have this on Saturday. I'm gonna meet my U.S. distributors here.
Beautiful. And what state are you in right now?
I'm here in
You're
Virginia right
right.
now.
Okay, you're in Virginia. Yeah. Well, say hi to everybody there for us, and
Okay.
thank you so much for joining me in the leader chat room this morning. Enjoy the rest of your trip, and I look forward to seeing you in the Philippines in November.
Thank you so much, Sir Paul. See you
Okay.
soon.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so much,
GMD.
everyone.
Bye bye.
God bless.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, there you have it, folks. GMD Clarissa from Virginia, originally, of course, from Metro Manila. Great advice from her, which is basically, get started today. She went through 30 MLM companies before she discovered the products and the Lifestyles compensation plan, which, according to her, is the most generous of all of the companies that she was involved with. So we've got the product. You saw the impact it had on her father, and her health has been just tremendous, life-changing. So if you're thinking of joining Lifestyles, get started today. We're here waiting for you. We need everybody we can get to help share the products and the opportunity right across the world. So until next week, from the Leader Chat Room, thank you very much for joining me today. We'll see you again soon. Thank you very much, and good morning.
Actually, I met Lifestyles through my dad, who was 85 years old. He's suffering from prostate cancer. And now he's turning 92 years old and he is cancer-free. And then I got hooked with this product. It's because I have this trigger finger that locks in the morning. And then when I took the product, 1 jigger a day in just 3 days, no more surgery done. I also have asthma and allergic rhinitis, and I'm free of that.